Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. We have an update on what happened with Umayopuyuman, or otherwise known as Gao-sensei, Gao-san. They are 40 years old, and they did have relations, apparently, in some way, shape, or form, with a 14-year-old. It was seemingly verified by them, as I mentioned in my last video. It was brought about by Kore Kore. He is a Japanese Keemstar, so, you know, usually you take things that he says with a large grain of salt. But Gao actually showed up into the Kore Kore stream, actually showed in there, and did admit that he had fault in the situation. Maybe not as bad as what was being accused, but he did have fault in the situation, and he announced that he will retire from being an illustrator. It's like Sakuna may have to change her new model. That's the sad part, because Sakuna, right here, who was also, you know, Yuki Sakuna, who used to be Minato Aqua inside of Hololive. And of course, this is the person here, Umayo Puyoman, who is illustrator, worked on games, light novels, etc., designed Minato Aqua. Himari Mochizuki-san, Reiten Hore, and of course, Sakuna Yuki. So, designed all these people. They're all going to be having to get someone new. They're all going to have to switch things around, more than likely, because the dude decided to be a creep. I hate it when people are creeps like this. So, let's go. So, that's what we had from the other day. What sucks about Yuki Sakuna is before all of this news came out, because when summer comes, illustrations of characters and swimsuits increase, and Sakutan is super happy about it. So it seemed that she had plans for something to happen. It seemed that she had plans for maybe Gao-san, or Gao-papa, as it would be called, because art and illustrators and stuff like that are called papa, mama, etc. in Japanese and VTuber culture. So they had plans for that. Now, it says, I'm currently making various adjustments regarding future activities, and I'll let you know as soon as things are finalized. Due to scheduling, there are also some work announcements coming up soon. I'll be happy if you could warmly support those. Thank you for your understanding. And of course, people asked Grok what was going on. Fact check. Why did he get fact check from that? I don't know why they did Grok fact check. Let's see. Received your request. Yeah, I mentioned in the process of adjusting future activities. But this is more about plans than concrete facts. So the fact check is limited to confirming that she made a statement. So yeah, that's all it is. Upcoming stuff. People, I guess, are worried that it might be the sad G word, but I don't think she's going to be graduating anytime soon. She's just going to be adjusting things as they go, because she found out that the artist that used to be because no longer going to be an artist for her, is a creep, and decided to do things with a 14-year-old. So that's going way beyond just like, 18. It can still be creepy if it's a 40-year-old, but at the very least, they're over the age of consent. And as long as you didn't start talking to them when they were like 17, then you're good. Might have to change all the goods and characters. The planned collabs are probably getting shelved too. So yeah, big changes are happening in the future for Yuki Sakuna, who used to be Minato Aqua, sadly, because the art papa was a big creep. Unnamed, or Usan, is a Japanese, Korean, English-speaking streamer and songwriter on YouTube. They used to be a part of Nijisanji as Yugo Asuma, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong there. That's what I remember it being. But they, of course, are, I believe, also non-binary. Again, correct me there. That's what I remember it also being. So they usually go by they. I'm just doing this to be respectful, of course. But they have actually popped out with recent news of having a female model. This is what they're going to be using moving forward, from what I understand. And let's just hear them here. Of course, I want to cover it the best way I can, so let's take a look.
For my job, man, I saw an advertising from a train. It was a really big billboard outside, and it was announcing a band debut, major debut.
So right here, they're just talking about other things that are going on. Let's just move forward.
However, my Oshi. And I really, really want to appreciate him giving this option. So,
yeah.
Because the guy who showed up on the feed, he was really, really inspirational.
So, more inspiration of all the things going on. Let's just go directly to Usan. Of course, Gripper's always first. Gripper's always first.
Do you see the feet? Oh my god.
So the heels, people happy with the heels. A little bit of leg going in there, and thigh highs as well, like thigh high stockings in this case.
I trust all of you. Okay.
Tight thigh highs, sailor. Hey, everyone in the background. You look at the freaking stuff that's happening in the background. It's hilarious. For real, queen.
The belts.
Get the belts.
I know.
And there you go.
Farm. So don't get me wrong.
Everybody,
Okay.
very big heart, Usan.
I don't need any nonsense comments here.
Staring respectfully,
Yeah.
looking respectfully.
Need that. Definitely. You know, don't forget
Mommy
that
material.
I really, really respect
People being
women. And also at the same time, I also respect men as well. Okay?
yes.
If there is any one of the male viewer here, I hope you guys know that I don't ignore you. I don't ignore all of your existence. And thank you so much for supporting me silently. I respect the area. Okay?
That's very good. Yeah. Okay. So going a little bit higher. The clavicle, which some people love the clavicle. Let's go to see their face. Still keeping the Usan face, still keeping the same look, which is good. It's not changing their identity at all. It's not changing who they are at all. I love seeing this. It's just a female form. And of course, I'm getting emotional, sounds like.
How do you feel?
Getting so much love.
Thank you.
Called gorgeous. All that stuff. It's making them emotional, of course. Aww. She's getting very emotional. They're getting
White
very
hair is
emotional.
even more cooler. Okay. When we do proper body...
So yeah,
ちょっと待ってね。これか?
this is a very scary moment for anybody when they want to show a part of who they are, when they want to show they themselves who they want to appear as, at the very least have the option to appear as. It is very scary because you have a community who has seen you as a male presenting form for a very long time. And that is scary when you want to switch to a female presenting form for things moving forward, because you think maybe they'll hate me, maybe they'll move on, maybe they'll now forget about me. Those type of insecurities do hit, and you can tell that they were something in the back of Usan's mind. I'm glad that they were so wonderfully received, and so the community was so loving, so caring, and just welcoming of what Usan wanted to be. Mikeneko is a Japanese-speaking VTuber who was a part of Hololive under the Gen 3 fantasy as Uruha Rushia. She no longer is a part of that, was terminated, etc. for, basically she had a bit of mental health stuff that ended up causing her to break, the contract, etc. And as someone myself who suffers through my own mental health stuff itself, I know how hard it is to be able to deal with all of that on your own. And she has been doing things, getting therapy, getting things like that to make things better, and that is why I support her. Why am I saying all this kind of stuff? Because she is a very polarizing figure, and I want you to understand why I even talk about her. So let's go on to what we're talking about right now. She, of course, on her Twitter, has put out something that says, Saba-chan is so cute. And this was put out as, she has, Sameko Saba has, of course, debuted on the 28th. And, of course, everyone, all of Twitter is in a firestorm already of supporting her and helping her and all that kind of stuff. And it's great to see that someone who was in the same agency in the past is taking a look at her and saying how cute she is. And it's, of course, people saying super adorable, people sending her more Saba stuff, just, everything there. And, of course, people also sending support for Mikeneko, as I do. Like I said, people can have bad moments, but it is what you do after that and what you do in trying to get better that really marks you as a person in my mind. Marks you as, how good or bad you are in my mind. So that's just what I wanted to say on this end. I have tried to always bring a little bit of levity and kindness and things like that into the things that I do, especially more recently. So today we're taking a look at Aroteya Tsuyoshi. I hope that I'm saying it correctly. I apologize if I'm not. For now, wear it for about an hour and take a break. They have made an AZki Minecraft skin suit. Basically, a suit of AZki's Minecraft skin, at least the official one, which is very, very nice. It's absolutely amazing to look at. It is just what a community would do, what you would see a community doing here. Really well done. If you shot in a forest or something, you feel like stepping into the game world. And then, of course, they respond with, thank you very much. However, walking required assistance. Of course, it does look like it would require assistance, but still, because it looks like they can't really see, but still, it is very nice, very well done, and of course, deserves the praise that others have given it. Himemori Luna, the cute princess of Hololive JP, who loves gaming to the max and is part of Hololive, of course. Studies imperial arts and plays the electone. Yes, she does play the electone. She's gotten really good at it. I think even Yamaha or whatever that does the electone actually has a specific Himemori Luna electone that you can get. So yeah, it is very nice. Next, we are doing, though, the reason why we're talking about her today is because there is an outfit announcement for her. She has a very summary, very bubbly announcement there for everybody. Let's take a look. This is, of course, her taking a look at the various things. We're going to have her just take a look at various things that people were thinking it was going to be. The artists, oh my goodness, the artists are always amazing. But let's take a look. Other ones like this, with a tan. We have that there. We have that there. All the different looks. Oh my goodness. Then just a sundress. All these are ideas. Now let's move on to what she actually has. She goes through all of these different ideas. Can't go through all of them, but let's see what she does. This is the one that she has here. But let's take a look from the footsies first. The grippers. A little bit of thigh squish going on there. And there you go. Everything is very, very well covered. Very well, everything. And there you have it uncovered as well. Very nice, very nice. Very cute. And of course that is without the cap as well. All the merch, which I'm going to be going over a little bit of what the merch is after this, of course. She has all this stuff here. Of course, the badge holders / that type of thing. So she has everything out there that you would normally have. These are very, very nice things. And of course, usually when you buy the set, you usually get something extra involved as well. So let's take a look at everything afterwards, which is here. We have the full product line, which is an acrylic stand illustrated by Sensei Maeda, wide rubber mat illustrated by Sensei Hina, stuffed toy calendar, room light, and ASMR voice, all available to everyone here on the, of course, the Hololive side. $145 for everything. That one is most likely sold out. The 1 million subscribers and new outfit merch. That one with the limited edition that has, a little bit of extra stuff with the limited edition things that they usually have at the very end. That is, looks like it's still available for purchase. So it will sell out though, because it has ASMR voice packs and all that kind of stuff. Has a little bit of extras here and there. And of course, if you don't want to buy any of the sets, because it may be cheaper to ship individually, you can get these individual pieces here. And finally, we do want to show everything that we saw before, but in a much more digestible fashion. These are all the looks that she has here. And of course, this is her with her eyes there. That looks like, you know, confusion type of eyes. And that's always great to see everything involved there. And I do, of course, always take way too long to do all this, but I want to be kind of as thorough as I can. So, of course, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending the time here and just hanging out and seeing everything that I do. Appreciate you. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between. I do this because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a space where we can come and together and just help each other out instead of tearing each other down. Today we're talking about Grazbee, who's the most cringe guy on YouTube. Let's take a look at their Twitch first. Since they mentioned YouTube, we'll look at Twitch first, just the way I do things. Okay, let's take a look. Right here, see what they've been doing. A little bit of Starfield, of course. Take a look-see and see what's going on. I mean, I did kind of like the way Starfield was, but it was, I don't know. It wasn't too, the story itself wasn't too crazy. It wasn't too good.
Oh, God, that scared the crap out of me.
Well, there we go. Let's take a look at that. And also, they do have a YouTube channel, which you know I do put in there when I see it. On this YouTube channel, they seem to be taking a look at, you know, Last Descendant, Wuthering Waves patch, things like that. So they have a lot of live streams there as well, which is very good to have your live streams there, as I've told you before, because after a certain amount of hours, it gets removed from Twitch. So there we go. Thank you so much, Grazbee, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.